It's been a whirlwind, to be honest with you. I think when you prepare for the banquet, it's actually when you stop and pause a little bit and think through just everything, that the season, I don't know, entailed. And I'm so proud of our girls, I really am. I say that, certainly not satisfied, we wanted more, but when you really take a step back and look at, again, some of the growth that we had this season, it's been really special. Just to be to the NCAA tournament for 3 years in a row. I think the last time that happened was 30-some years ago. And you don't feel like it when you're in it. We won 24 games, had the highest seed that we've ever had. We're just right there to be able to host. Had 11,000 fans at a game, beat two top 11 teams in the country. Just so much to be excited about. Every game that we played, it just felt like it got better and better for us and our timing. And we had some games where we just looked like a well-oiled machine. Things were really clicking for us. I thought the balance was really good. I thought what we did defensively was really solid. And then we had some tough games too, and I think those are the games that we've got to really reflect on and how do we improve against teams that really play up in your grill and put our kids in a position to have success. But, every year when it ends, you think, how are we ever going to build off this and have that same kind of chemistry. And that's something that I think is really unique about our program, just the culture, the chemistry, the passion that they play with, the unselfishness. And, it's just something that you go back to work. And so far, every year that I've been here, we've just continued to get better and better. And so we're looking forward to what's in front of us.
To have 2 wins over top 10 teams with South Carolina and Tennessee. How does that help you guys and just with everything that you're trying to build with this program?
Those wins are monumental wins for us. And, I know you are so excited about the environment that you're going to be playing in, and 2 ranked teams, and you're on your home court, and you have a feeling that you're going to draw pretty well, and season ticket sales, you're getting all these reports that it's going to be a great crowd, and so then you want to perform, and you want to make sure that coming close doesn't work in those games because you want those fans to come back. And so for us to be able to get 2 of those wins this year, I think that's huge. Every year we seem to have knocked off a couple opponents here and there, and we had 2 big ones this year. Those games, not one game defines our season. What we're trying to do is so much bigger than one game, but those are big wins. Those are great programs that have a strong tradition, and so to be able to come out on top on the scoreboard, I think that just continues to help us build what we're trying to do here.
How special is it that each year we're able to draw more fans and just the passion that the fan base has for your team?
It is so exciting. I remember my first year here, and honestly, it's gone by so fast. But those first few games, it just felt like you could probably count everybody on one hand. And that's a little bit extreme, but, it really was, there wasn't a lot of people in the stands. And we said from the jump that we just wanted to, create an environment on this court that our fans wanted to come out and support us. We knew we had to win. We wanted to play a style that was really fun. We wanted to recruit kids that really were hardworking, passionate, that put the front of the jersey at the forefront of everything they did. And then we wanted to invest in the community. We wanted to get out and give back. And we felt if we did all those things, this is a place that you could draw really well. And it's been fun to see the fruits of those labors pay off. And, we talk so much about wanting to have that 6th man with your home court environment. We've talked a lot about, the electric environment. But we're living it, we're in it. Those environments have been electric, and our fan base is knowledgeable, and they're passionate, and they're loud, and it truly does make a difference, and I think helps us to have the success that we've been able to have on our home court. When you look at what we've done on our home court the last couple of years, it's been pretty special, and our community has been a huge part of that.
Shifting gears a little bit, obviously we lose huge key players with Jordan Frericks, Kayla Michael, Bree Porter, but excitingly, we get Haley Troop next year. She had to sit out this year for her transfer season. What are you hoping to be able to see from her in her, Mizzou debut?
Yeah, so Yeah, Haley's a special player. We're really excited to get her finally in uniform. She did a great job on our scout team last year, but you know, she's I think going to be a huge impact for us as a freshman. She's got a really high basketball IQ, sees the court extremely well, great passer, understands the game. I think her ability to shoot the three ball deep and consistently, but yet her ability to get to the rim. You know, it's a nice mix, but she's going to be really good for us. I think our fans are really going to enjoy watching her play. We're looking forward to this offseason of tweaking a few things on the offensive end, but I would say that on the defensive end too. You know, we need to tweak some things. We need to find a way to get a few extra possessions. We've got a pretty athletic team. I think a team that we can maybe stir it up a little bit more in the full court than what we did this year. And so we're looking to tweak some things on the defensive end too that I think it's going to be a fun style for our fans to come out and watch.
And I mean, even though it is the off season, there really is no off season. The team is already back putting in work. What have you seen just energy-wise from them?
I think as a coach, it's really important that we find that balance. It is a year-round sport. With the NCAA rules the way they are now, we can work our kids out all summer long. What's the balance of that? Is that too much? I think we're all paranoid that someone's going to outwork us, and so you don't want to give up that time. But at the same time, I think you know, a freshness, an eagerness, an excitement to get back, and the wear and tear on the body, mentally, physically, emotionally. What's that balance? And so we've got to do a great job of that this off season, and balancing that out for our players. But I know they're hungry. And I know they're real hungry, and we want to make sure we send the senior class out on the right note and on the note that they deserve to be sent out on.
As we look forward to next season, Grace Berg will be an incoming freshman. How excited are you to get her here on campus and just to get her, you know, a part of the team?
Grace is great. She's going to be a great impact for us as well. She's another one of those players similar to Sophie Amber Smith. It's got great versatility to her game. She's got some size. You know, she's not afraid to attack the basket. She'll take advantage of mismatches. She's crafty with her back to the basket, but she's a stretch four, maybe a three. She's got a nice perimeter game. She's got good handles. She shoots the three ball really well and consistently. She's a great passer. So she's another one of those kids that fits our system in regards to the versatility that we like to have. I think we're going to end up playing a little bit more small ball this year than we have in the past, but I think with the kind of kids that we have, it's going to put them in a position to really be successful. We will add a couple more players to the roster before it all is said and done. We're still working on recruiting, and I anticipate we'll add at least 2 more kids to the roster. So, you know, I look forward to seeing how it all shakes out and knowing the team that we have to go into battle next year with. So time will tell.
And then just kind of finally, is there one moment of this year that maybe stands out for you as a favorite?
Yeah, I love my team to death. I think just the journey, honestly, it's the journey. These kids are special, and you know, it's a family. I love them on the court. I love them off the court. They've been a joy to coach. They worked really hard. They were able to really put the front of the jersey at the forefront of everything they did, and I think that's big. I love the way that they served our community and embraced them. A lot of really neat moments, you know, and so much, probably more in that locker room than you'd imagine. You know, the scoreboard's important. We want to compete for championships here. We had some big wins. We had some great environments here. You know, that Tennessee game, that South Carolina game we talked about earlier, special games. But, you know, the locker room and what you get to go through with those girls, and you get to see the growth in them every year. I think that's what means more to me than anything.